All right, what's up, guys? We are on our way to a big real estate expo where we are hosting our own home inspection table. So we're in the Bronx right now, heading to Manhattan. I got Sakina here in the car.
Hey.
She's in the middle of doing her hair. So, all right, we'll see you guys there at the expo when we're setting up. All right, hey guys, Brandon and Sakina. We are here at the New York Real Estate Investors Association Expo here in New York City. So you can see we got quite a few tables set up behind us, and we've got our table here. Some sample reports that you guys can look at. We've got our brochures. So check it out, guys. This is an awesome event. A lot of people came here. They're learning a lot. There's a lot of breakout sessions. A lot of professionals are speaking. Another event hosted by Nick Tang, who's always doing amazing events. So, all right, guys. Thanks for checking it out.
Peace out.
I've barely been able to film because it's been that busy, like constant people coming up. This is like the first break I've had all day. We've been here since about 8 a.m. It's about 1 p.m. right now. So I'll show you guys a little bit of the spread. This is a really great, I gotta say, this is a really great way to be marketing your business. Like if you're serious about your business and marketing, I mean, the amount of people that have been coming up to my booth has almost been overwhelming. So we've been giving out tons of business cards, just getting our name out there. I think the most effective thing, so for this type of event, like I had a QR code, so I'll tell you guys the QR code right there. The issue with that is like at this event, people aren't really like looking to pull out their phones. They're not really looking to scan the QR code, but they're more looking for like physical kind of things they can grab and go. So they're taking the brochures, they're taking business cards. For my business, I really like this idea, having the sample reports. So it's a sample report. They can kind of flip through it. This was a home inspection I just did. It was a brand new home, that's what it looked like. But one of the toilets didn't flush, and like the dishwasher wasn't even fully connected. And so stuff like that, you don't want to move into a new home and deal with those issues. I'm just making a YouTube video right now. There's Sakina. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
My fellow salesperson here, she's killing it. Like,
I am killing it.
She really knows how to sell it. Yeah.
Here.
She knows how to sell it. I'm like, I've been doing it wrong. Listen, guys, you can't do everything by yourself, too. Sometimes you need help. So, you know, I appreciate your help.
All the help. This is all the help.
I really appreciate your help. Oh, I didn't even realize you don't have a microphone.
Oh,
no, but I mean, I can still hear you. I can still hear you talking.
Okay. I don't want to talk in your chest.
And look at this, guys. Yeah. 5-year InterNACHI badge. I know the camera's flipped, but they just sent that to me. So I've been officially a home inspector, signed up with InterNACHI for 5 years. There's my...
It's 5 years plus now.
Yeah, 5 years plus. There's my InterNACHI ID card. It's very nice. Damn, my phone's about to die, so I can't like vlog too much of it.
You saved this man $40,000?
I saved somebody $40,000 with a home inspection. You see that? That was that was the one right here. I've been telling everybody about this. So I'm singing loud and proud my victories. This roof, I hope they can see it because this camera's acting goofy as hell. I'll just do it like this. Hold on. Oh, come on. Okay.
Hold it up?
Hold on. Yeah, hold it up. Okay. Oh, well, everything's backwards, but whatever. These shingles were nailed too far apart on that roof. And the issue with that is you can't get homeowners insurance on a roof like that. If your insurance company sees that roof, they're not going to want to insure that house. And so you don't want to be caught in a position where you're buying a house and now you're looking at replacing the whole roof. Like literally that happens to a lot of people. They buy a house, they move into it, homeowners insurance company comes around, and now they're looking at having to do a full roof replacement on a house they just bought. And most people are in the position after buying a home, there's no way they're going to be able to take out a $20,000 loan on top of whatever loan they just took out for the house. So that puts the buyer in a really tough position, and I think that's where a lot of inspectors are kind of lazy. And it's because I work with insurance companies. We're going to get Sakina in here. Because I work with insurance companies, I know these are the things to look out for, because homeowners insurance, if you own a home, you know homeowners insurance is like the biggest headache. And whatever they tell you to do, you better do it or you're going to lose your insurance.
And we had like 2 people come here and say that they had that issue, that
the same
that
thing.
they bought the house and they ended up having to come up front out of pocket all this money because something as simple as them not literally knowing that the roof was a huge issue, because that was a new roof.
And how many people came here and said their inspector didn't look at the roof?
I can't even. That's like such a basic.
Isn't that crazy?
And he has drones to do these roofs.
Well, technically, I use a camera pole.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, it's like a.
It's a pole. Thing. It's a camera on a pole.
It's a camera pole.
Up there, that's the
but it's like an overhead camera.
Or we hire drone pilots who are licensed to fly the drone.
Exactly.
And they deal with all that.
Because, but you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that there's people who don't look at the roofs, that's sad.
That's crazy.
Like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And did you tell them about the oil tank pull, that they didn't know that you had to refuel a home after you do an oil tank pull?
I don't know if I've talked about that on the YouTube channel, but there was a guy doing a fix and flip. He was an investor. He was looking at buying a house. And when they had 3 different contractors come through, the contractors were giving them quotes for the kitchens, the bathrooms, the siding, everything but the things that are most important, right? Because every house needs heat, every house needs hot water, but these are things that people don't really think about. And so when I went there and looked at the hot water tank, I realized that this house had an oil tank. Well, they pulled the oil tank out, and so now there's no fuel for the hot water heater or the furnace. And I explained, listen guys, are you gonna put an above ground tank here, or are you gonna convert the whole house to gas? And you gotta do either one. And so nobody had thought about that. They didn't think about how, what are we gonna use for gas in this home? And because of that, it completely blew their renovation budget out of the water. They weren't able to, it wasn't a deal anymore. They literally could not get into the house. So, all right guys, so enough chit chatting. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I'll try to show you guys some of the stuff here. Just walking around, checking out some of the vendors. Okay, we got it. Westchester County Investors Club, that's pretty cool. So if you're in Westchester, got a lot of capital financing guys. So listen, money is never an issue in real estate. If you need money, there's literally people out here look, this guy, Your Vision, our capital, all right? They'll literally give you the capital you need to do some of these flips. This guy's really good. He's really good at doing mortgages. So if you're in the middle of doing a fix and flip, or you're using hard money and you need to get out of hard money and get into a conventional loan, he's really good at that. I always recommend him for that. We've got real estate profit system. That's pretty cool. So we'll put that.
No, I talked to you earlier about something else.
Okay. Fellow inspectors, what's going on? See, we ain't enemies over here. Hey, how's it going, man? I'm the other inspector on the other side.
Oh, are you? Nice to meet you.
You guys just do New York, or you guys
just New York.
So I do New Jersey.
Okay.
I don't even do New York. So when people ask me for New York, I can
absolutely.
always
You got a card?
Over there.
Okay.
I do. Hey Hey guys, we are in Times Square right now. I just stepped out for a cup of coffee. Yeah, it's a mess over here. It's not quite as poppin' as I feel like it usually is, but all right, we're here in New York City. My main phone died, so I'm on my business phone, which doesn't have the best quality, but the expo's going pretty good. Haven't eaten all day, but that's because it's been busy. Like there's been constant people coming up to the stand. So if I took even like 10 minutes to eat, people probably wouldn't come up to the stand because they thought I was too busy eating. So instead of eating, we're gonna drink coffee. Running back to my car real quick to grab some snacks that I left in there. But yeah guys, so I know I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, but it's for good reason. We've really been pushing the business this year, really pushing the business, finding different ways to market. We're also doing a event at a broker's office, and we're going to be talking about the core components of a house that I think everybody should know. And I call that presentation Houses 101. This is my new hat for the specifically for the Real Estate Expo. But anyways, guys, I'm almost at my car. Grab my stuff. I'll see you guys back inside the event. All right, guys, we just finished up the event. It's basically empty in here. Pretty successful day. We must have gave out like 100 business cards, if not more. Really great. Like I said, highly recommend doing this type of thing for your business. Don't sleep on expos and professional events like this, guys. Don't sleep on it. So now it's totally empty in here. Let me flip the camera around. So now it's like totally emptied. So we just got done cleaning up our table right there. They got this like food lounge down there, but the food just kind of looks alright. They got like a pizza thing. So yeah, it's like totally cleared out. So my main phone died, so I don't have my microphone, but thanks for hanging out with me for the day, guys. Hope you guys picked up a little something to see how hard I have to push to market my business. It was definitely a huge investment to buy the stuff that I was putting out on the table. Like I've probably almost spent $1,000 on just marketing materials, but I plan on reusing them and giving some seminars and webinars and stuff, and we're definitely going to reuse those materials. So it was a big investment, but I think we're going to get a huge return. All it takes is like 1-2 inspections, everything's paid for, okay? So how do you think it went, Sakina?
Lots of really great connections to real estate agents, investors, new home buyers, or just people who are interested in the real estate industry in general. Which, I mean, it's going to be some great conversations that we're going to have. A lot of people want to come to the webinars and the seminars, so we've got some teaching to do and some hosting to do. So you guys should come out if you're in the New Jersey area, or if you'd like to see a seminar, you can be online and we can have you on Zoom.
Yeah, we'll post like a Zoom link or something for these webinars.
Yeah.
All right, let's see, can we both get in the shot? So thanks for hanging out with us today. I don't know if you guys can see us, but thank you guys so much. Yeah. All right, Brandon and Sakina out. See you guys on the next